What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Blueface is a very interesting personality. I don't really like his music, but I like him. He's if I was into really like weed or even hard drugs or liquor, he'd be the kind of guy I would consider to do those things with. Just because something crazy is gonna happen that night, right? So salute to Blueface and what he's trying to do. Although I have no goddamn idea what that is. But he knows how to get people talking about him. And it's never because of his music, because he's not good at that. But when it comes to just, tomfoolery and BSing it up, he's really good at that. And he said something the other day on Twitter, or X rather, I want to read. Okay, you guys listen to this. He says, listen, all black women would choose to be single moms on government assistance over any man. That's been scientifically proven before. Blueface, don't blame me. Now again, somebody says, Clarissa included since you want to go there. His mother. And he goes, Carlissa especially. So he's even agreeing that the mother also don't want a man. She rather have government assistance. So a lot of people have problems with what he's saying. And I think what the real issue is that Blueface are saying that black women would rather be on welfare and not work. All right. They don't have a problem with, them choosing something over a man because, they don't really give a damn about the man. Who cares about the black man, right? We already know that. They have a problem with him saying welfare because black women have been working very hard over the years to change that image. We want to be in the private. I'm speaking as them. They want to be in the private sector. They want to be able to do things, own things, work in the government sector, all of that. But the issue is this, and here's the point that we can't get across. Black women would rather choose something over the black men, usually any day of the week. Okay? It's not for everybody that we can say this, but we can classify this. And we can say that he's not lying. All right? Marriage for a lot of black women, it comes, later on in life, if at all. And the stipulations means that if I do marry you, I'm not following most of the traditional stuff that a wife should do. Don't ask me. The answer is no. So, me submitting to you, me doing wifely things for you, that's not going to happen. I can have your kids, yes. But, as far as in a traditional sense, you're not going to get it. Therefore, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Right? And when he talks about the man being in the house, he's also saying, I believe that the man is the foundation of the family. The man is the leader. And when the man is the leader, he's going to issue out things that you don't like. And I'm going to be honest. A lot of women have a hard time with male leadership. It's a problem all around the world, especially in the black world. When the black man is saying something that benefits the system, whether he tells you he don't want you drinking, he don't want you out late or whatever else. No, they don't want that kind of infrastructure. And yes, I believe that some women would rather be on the welfare than to be with a man that has those stipulations that you have to follow. Okay? A lot of ladies don't want to really follow black men. And I'm going to just be honest. Even if the man knows what he's doing, right? It's just, I want to follow my own life. You get to be a star of my movie and, concerned with that. But the reality is that he has some truth to it. It's not all the way true what he's saying, but, no woman really wants to be under a man's supervision or protection. That requires commitment to do so. Following the rules that a man wants to do. They're not going to do it. And you can get mad if you want. You can get upset if you like. Yeah, I disagree with the welfare queen, but the thing is, guys, we got to understand, a lot of women in today's world don't want to be under any man, don't want to compromise with what a man wants. They want to engage you in sex and in relationships, but not in relationships the ones that men want. And women need to be honest about that. Just say, listen, I have no interest, and some are, being a woman that is traditionally submissive, even for a successful man. I even for a successful man, I don't want to do it. Could care less. Not interested, right? And when you look at some of these ladies who are rich in the private sector, doing good, we talk about all the time. Nicki Minaj, Keke Palmer, they'd rather take care of a poor man. Some women would rather take care of a poor man than being underneath the instructions of a successful rich man that's going to ask her to become feminine. That's also true in certain cases. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to make light of it. We have a fundamental problem with that, but it's true. It's true. Okay. I'm getting ready to do a story on this blog here, which is called, somebody sent this to me, that a disproportionate number of black women are going to be kinless as they age. These city girls, these boss chicks, okay? These are not going to be ladies who are going to be on welfare, but you're going to see some chicks on welfare and government assistance who were PhDs, lawyers, doctors, because they have no family, okay? And a lot of people, have forgotten that with the man not in the family, it's really bad. I don't care what you said. Even if the man passes on, but you had a man in the family that worked for a long time in the family, that family can stay together because that man has brought in so much resource to that family. He's brought so much order to that family. And a lot of our women in the black community, they're just not experiencing that. They're not experiencing that at all. And some of them, whether because they don't know or just don't care, don't want to experience it. So all they know is this level of, doing it by myself. And you try to tell people in the black community, nothing is done alone, brothers and sisters. Nothing is done alone, Nothing is done alone, especially for women. Women are talented, but women are also nurturers. Women also, they raise children. Women organize things. If I'm in a community, and of course you're going to have exceptional, in the base of it, women who are going to be doing great things. But in the interior of that, I want men who work hard, who lift things, who can stay up all night, and on the exterior of that. And I want to put my woman on the interior of that, also mix in with some men to make their lives easier. That's what I want. I want my men building the infrastructure that the women are walking across. And women in the Western world don't look at men like that. It has been replaced with the private sector. It used to be, welfare and Section 8, but now it's the private sector, education. And then still with all of that, there's no community still. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. All right, appreciate you for all of you. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.